All right, so this is Inspirate, first impressions and some initial stuff. This is going to be about modes. Inspirate, hopefully the camera's getting this okay. Inspirate has a lot of modes, like a lot of LEDs do. You've got your regular RGB modes. You've got white. You've got a lot of solid colors. Solid colors are nice. I mean, I like the purple. Colors are very crisp and clear. Again, you get that great diffusion with the pattern there, and the animated modes look even better, I think. Again, this is see, that is one of the things that happens with these radio remotes, is they can sometimes get out of sync. It's very easy to get them back into sync. It's not really a headache, just more of a minor annoyance. But there, now you've got rainbow mode, and again, speeds. This is slower. I think this should be slowest speed. You can speed it up, and it's great. I'm really hoping that it's picking that up. You've got a lot of different animated color modes. It seems to have a lot of similar modes to the Ice Buugeng, but definitely some differences. I like this one, how it kind of builds up, and it seems to have less, which is not a bad thing, because one of the Ice Buugeng features was like close to 400 different color modes, but try scrolling through those with a little button on a remote and keeping them in sync. It ended up being more of a headache than it was worth. This does have an add DIY type feature, so you can program it to, let's see, I got them out of sync again, but that's okay. Like, so I want to keep it here, I can just do the add DIY and then hit DIY plus, and you can go through the different DIY modes that you've set for programming. And again, you get a lot of good animation modes, and they're out of sync right now. Just for the record, if you do get into this situation and you want to sync them up, turn them off, turn them on. That locks that mode. Turn that one off. Go to yellow, and now they're both in yellow. So that's how you can sync them up, program them like that. And again, you've got they're out of sync already. Again, not a huge deal. It's something I'm used to with Ice Buugeng. But you've got nice pulsing. Really like how the LEDs trace through the blade. If you speed it up, it gives us kind of a more energetic effect. Probably speed it up pretty quick. And then I like this, and I'll get into, do this. I really like these stripe modes. These are my favorites in the Ice Buugeng too. Is you got this, and maybe the blue and you have these stripes that pulse through. It just looks really good. Joker mode. I like this one, purple and green, and you get that. And again, it really looks good. Don't know if it's showing up as well as I'd like on camera, but it really looks good with the diffraction and the diffusion of these blades. So. Yeah, there are obviously a lot of modes. Again, I don't think quite as many as the Ice Buugeng. It seems to me that they're missing some, which is fine, but this is nice. Okay, I found one. You've got a stripe similar to this, but the stripe is diffuse. Again, I'm hoping that this shows up on the camera. You can see on this one where you've got the green, but then it's kind of yellow into orange into yellow back into green. So this is just a straight stripe. This is white and blue, and you can see it in the LEDs. It's just striped. This one, again, there's a blend. There's a nice diffusion. And again, live in person, it looks beautiful. I think it's going to look great on stage, look great spinning. This is another one. This is great diffusion of green into blue that you can watch travel along the line. So that's a really nice mode. Joker mode has that same diffusion mode as well, so that's great. And yeah, I don't know know why that one went off. Ah, there we go. They're back on. I'm just pressing the remote too much. Again, this is not this is RFID or radio frequency, not infrared. So I don't have to press it towards anything. Oh, this is interesting. This is a new one. This Ice Buugeng does not have this. You get single dots. It's a single LED that just lights up these stripes. Looks really, really good. I really like that. And again, it only works because of the diffusion of these blades, because of the geometric pattern and the diffusion that creates to make that moving stripe. And something that Ice Buugeng definitely didn't have. Ooh, this is nice. You get that single pixel stripe along a solid color. I like that a lot. Yeah, so again, lots of modes, lots of options. They look really good. The blades are great. And I don't have any idea of how many. Oh, this is nice. This is Joker mode with that single purple stripe, a single purple pixel moving through. Yeah, I don't know how many modes. Again, one of the, I guess, complaints or quibbles about this set is, unlike other sets, it does not come with any kind of user manual. It doesn't come with any kind of modes guide like the Ice Buugeng or the Pyroterror came with. So everything is really just, you hit the remotes. Again, it's the same remote as the Ice Buugeng. It has very similar modes to Ice Buugeng. The favorites feature is the same as Ice Buugeng, so it was not a steep learning curve. But for someone who's never touched a set like this, I would suspect you would be playing around with the remote for, for a little while, figuring it all out. But that's part of the fun, right? It's still fun for me. I'm going through and, oh, here's a new one. This has got like two pixels and 2 pixels. So it's a background of red, and it's got these kind of 2 pixel stripes of the different colors. That's interesting. And yeah, that's pretty much where we are at. And I'm assuming different modes are going to have different battery longevity. I'm going to do a battery longevity test just with I'll probably do 2. I'll do one with a solid color, and I'll do one with like a stripy color, and see how that works. And that's modes. Again, you've got a lot of, ooh, that's pretty. Oh, oh, wow, that's cool. Haven't seen this one before, and this is really interesting. It's got kind of a building and movement. Oh, that's nice. Ooh, and it does a blink thing. Yeah, I love the modes. Lots of stuff to play with there. And I'm back and synced up. And this is the same thing. You got a red background, and then the green is building up and then shoots a little off. Wow, that's neat. So you get some great animations here. Again, that just looks great during, you play around with them. I'm going to play around with them a lot and figure out what looks good during a performance. Like these, I don't know if some of these are going to look good during a performance because, it's great. Well, yeah, as it's spinning, it gets bigger. The blade grows. But now there's almost, yeah. Oh. Yeah, I can see how that could work. It's pretty cool. One of the things I have to test is, can I synchronize these? I'm going to try to slow them down as far as I can. Oh, look at that. Haha. Now I got them. Alright, they're off. Now they're on. See, the speed, if you can't synchronize the speed, then a mode like this looks terrible. I know this from the Ice Buugeng. I don't know if I can slow it down even more. But yeah, one of them's going way faster. Anyway, I'll play around with that and I'll report back. Yeah, because if you can't synchronize the speed and these get out of sync, it looks a little weird. All right. Anybody has any questions on specific modes, feel free to let me know. Again, solid colors, to give you an idea of the color range. If you start in white, you get like a teal blue, that great pink fuchsia, yellow, blue, red, green, red and green, red and, that's kind of a really dim green maybe. Oh, okay, I haven't, an orange, a nice orange, I like that. Is this, why is that dim? Is that a pulsing color or, I'll play around with it. Oh, I see, yeah, see? It slowly grows in color. Interesting. Okay. Um, and this one's just a standard flipping color change. Which if you speed it up a little, it's going to be that. All right. And then you start into the animations. Okay. Again, anyone have any other questions on colors and stuff? Let me know. But it's got a lot of them, but not too many. So I like that better than the Ice Buugeng. Ice Buugeng, I think, had a lot of color patterns that were just there for the fun of it, and they didn't really add anything to the. They didn't add anything except a headache of pressing the mode button 300 times to find what you wanted.